Hi guys, it's Sherry. Today I am bringing you a really quick tutorial. I just finished these up. You can see they're still wet from the Sculpey Gloss Glaze, but I'm going to show you exactly how I created these, and I'm going to do a different color. I think they're fabulous, and I really want to show you the easiest way to create such a fun pair of earrings. So I have this mold. This is from Create Along. And I have my black clay. I'm making sure it's nice, soft, and pliable. And you want to make sure that you got it conditioned really well. So I ran this through my pasta machine quite a few times, and now I'm just kind of warming it up a little bit more and making it easier to work with. And the way I like to do my molds is a little bit of clay at a time. If you put too much in there, it's just not going to work right. Trust me. Here, I'm going to show you real quick. Let me just grab this. This is what a lot of people will do. They'll just take it, push it in, but it doesn't stay. You'll get the impression, but it just does not stay in there. You go to cut it off, it's going to move. It's really just not ideal to do it that way. So I like to just take my clay and really just push it in there and work it in. And if you have like a little area that you think it's hard, just kind of pull that mold open, and then you'll get that clay to really get into all those crevices. So very, very simple. And I think a lot of people struggle because they are just putting way too much clay in there. And you see, I used a little bit of clay, and you see how far that's going? So just pushing in there. Now I'm going to be short a little bit there, so I'm just going to get another piece of clay. I'm going to push it in there as well. Open that little area up and just get it in there. So very, very easy. Actually, I'm going to take this whole thing. If you hear a noise going on and off, that is my air conditioner. So sometimes it's actually really annoying listening to it, but it is way too hot not to have the air conditioner on. So push that in there, open that up. And then I'm going to take my blade and kind of clean that up a little bit. And I feel like I should put a little bit more on top. Okay. And now I'm going to take my sandpaper, and then I'm just going to push, and that'll texture the back of my piece. Do the same thing. And then you have your back all textured and nice. So I am going to put my powder on right away. So this is my blue. I love this stuff. And let me get my brush and then just brush it over. So you could get this mold at Create Along. I got this probably about a year ago, and this is the first time I'm really playing with it. And I want to kind of come up with some easy but fun projects for October. And because I know a lot of people love the bat wings. So I thought, why not try it out? And when I did these, I thought they were beautiful. So now you just carefully lift them out. If you ever have one that feels like it's stuck, open it up and it pops right out. And then look at how beautiful. Now, I don't like these edges here. And the reason I don't like these edges here is because I want to make earrings out of them. And I feel like they're just awkward. They don't fit right for an earring. So what I did with these ones is I just kind of chopped that little section off. If you like them, keep them on. I just personally don't like them. So I'm going to get rid of them. And then I'm going to take my fingers and just kind of smooth out the edges. So you see how like that has like a funky edge? I'm just going to take my blade and just clean that up just slightly. And then my edge looks much, much nicer. Sometimes if you put a little bit too much clay in, it just gets this weird look to it. So I'm also going to grab a wipey. Because I want to keep the top of these little black lines black. But first, I'm going to color the inside. I'm going to try to be as careful as I can, but it doesn't always work out well. Sometimes I'm a little too messy. Let me get my edges down here. So I did the purple. Now I'm going to do blue. But you could do any color, really, whatever you really desire. I just thought the purple and blue would look fabulous. So that is what I am going to do. And then I just take my wipey and wipe off the very tops to get any of that blue off that I got on there. And if a little bit's on there, it's not a big deal. I'm just going to try to get most of it off. And look at how pretty that looks. I love this stuff. I love this mold, and I love that mica powder. I'm going to put them up here. I'm going to get my little hole puncher. If you need to clean them, just put like a little pin through. It'll take out any of the extra clay that you might have in there. And then I like to put my holes in right away. And I'm going to put them right at the tip. And it almost is really nice because it has like this little line here. I have clay under my nails, but it has this little line here. So it kind of indicates a good area for you to do that. And then what I also want to do is I really want to make these pop is I'm going to add some gems. So I have my light blue and then I have my darker blue. And I'm almost wondering if the lighter blue would be better because it'll make it pop a little bit more. So we're going to go with the lighter blue. Let me just put one on and see. Oops. Let me see what the darker looks like. I get a small dark one. Another trick I'm going to show you is if you have one of these wax pens and you want to use that section, take a little piece of black clay and poke it. And the black clay kind of gets stuck in there. And then you can lift your gems up. So I just want to put that there. And I actually like the darker. So we're going to go with dark. This is why I like to try my pieces before I go crazy with them, because now I know I'm gonna like the darker better. Okay, and I'm gonna use the tiny ones here. And then I'm just gonna follow each one of these lines. All right, so there we go. Look how simple and beautiful those look. And I swear they look so much different when you put the gloss on. They're just shiny and gorgeous. And look at that purple. Look how stunning that is. And I have these really light violet stones on top. Just absolutely stunning. So I'm gonna bake these at 275 for a half hour, and then I'll pop back on and show you what they look like. My pieces are out of the oven. Look how beautiful those look. Are those not absolutely beautiful? So the next step is to put our satin glaze on. And I'm just gonna put a little bit right there. And then I'm gonna go right over the entire piece, including the gems. I will do the back as well, but I'm gonna do the front first and let that dry. I absolutely love this mold and the results from just using the mica powder and then adding the gemstones. They're different, they're fun, and I think they're beautiful. My pieces are all dry, and look how beautiful that looks. Is that not gorgeous? I love these. I think these are gonna be so fun. So what I wanna do next is just show you how to put your jump rings on and your earring findings. So I am gonna actually use oval jump rings and just open it up, put it through your hole, and I end up twisting this part here to the side. That way I don't have to add an extra jump ring. If you do not want to add an extra jump ring, all you have to do is twist that. If you want to add a jump ring, then you do not twist it. And then that is it. Oops, there we go. So absolutely beautiful. I love the colors of these powders and how nice everything came together. When you are putting on your findings, oh, there we go. Make sure the part that goes in your ear is always facing the back of the earring. And then just close. And then your earring is complete. Very beautiful. I love these. I think they're wonderful. And you could do so many colors, but look at how gorgeous those colors are. I love the extra stones on here. It gives it that little extra bling to it. And if you guys enjoy creating these pieces with me, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye.